today you will have some different ways you can make lines. So find a nice blank 2-page spread in your journal. Make sure it can open nice and flat. You have probably drawn a line before, and one choice you'll have is to use beautiful colored pencils. Your line can bend and move. Your line can be curly or straight. It can zigzag. Try to think about the many lines we've been exploring already. And use those colored pencils to make nice thin lines. You can even think about what animal would make a trail. Maybe you have a little bee or a spider or an ant that is making a line. Here's a bee, and it's going bzzz, zzz, with a dashed line. That bee went zzz. You have markers, and these are called broad line. Here's why. They have a triangle tip or cone, and that means you can make some beautiful thin lines by using the tip. Ooh, castle lines. But also you can lean the marker to make a very thick line. So try it both ways. Try using the pointed tip, which we keep nice and pointed for art class. Let me see. I'm gonna try a really tricky line. Oh, this one's dry. There's a curly Q line. And then also try to use the side for a thick tip, carefully using markers. We have our paint sticks, and we have been making dots with these, but did you know you can also make thick lines? I'm gonna make a branch off of this thick line. We can also use something like tape to make a line. Tape can make a nice straight line. You just have to grab the top. You can grab a piece of tape and start at the tip and rip, and you can make a line in your journal with the tape. It's like a line sticker. You can also try today painting a line. And I'm gonna give you water and a brush, and your brush will have to be a little bit wet. And you will rub the brush gently upon a color. When you rub it, it'll get a little bit of that color on the tip. And the way to make a line with a paintbrush is to just use the very tip of the hairs, the bristles. And for this, I'm gonna try doing it this way. It's like a ballerina on their tippy toes. That's why we use brushes. We do not ever crunch and drag the brush like this, because ballerinas get hurt if they do that. However, you may, there I am getting a little bit more paint on my brush. You may pull your ballerina gently for a super thick line. Our bristles can spread and make a thick line this way. So we have thin lines, thick lines. Here's a thick paint stick line. All right, newsflash, there's one more way that I think is so cool. Watch this. I have a stamp pad. This is not for touching. I have pizza cutters. You may load some ink on the edge of a pizza cutter by rolling it bit by bit, and then you may roll it on paper Ooh, look at that laser line. It's so awesome. I'm gonna roll some more. Yes. Did you know you can make a line with rolling? Let's try this wobbly one too. I'm gonna load it with a little bit of ink. I can see it there on the edge, and now let's watch. Whoa. This will be popular, so make sure you only do a few of these and then let all the other friends take a turn. Oh, and they get more faint as I go. I keep going until it's almost invisible. Sweet. Okay. That is a lot of cool ways to make lines.